Hello, it's me, Ayahuasca from Marijuana Garden.
If your idea of anti-aging is hiking, you're missing out on Bryan Johnson's next-level experiments. Meet Bryan Johnson, the tech mogul who's taken anti-aging to a whole new level. First up, the multi-generational plasma exchange. Johnson received a liter of blood from his 17-year-old son, Talmadge. The goal? To boost his mental acuity. The result? No noticeable benefits, and even the FDA advises against it. Next, Johnson tried total plasma exchange, or TPE. This procedure aims to remove toxins by replacing all his plasma with albumin. Sounds futuristic, right? Johnson claims it's effective, but the jury's still out on concrete benefits. Critics argue he might be better off with simpler lifestyle changes, like hiking, but Johnson defends his methods as part of exploring human biological enhancement. Stay tuned, he promises to share data soon, so is it miracle or misstep? You decide.
What if you could experience life without time? Michel Siffre did, and his discoveries will blow your mind. In 1972, French scientist Michel Siffre embarked on a mind-bending journey. He spent 180 days alone in a cave 440 feet underground. No clock, no sun, no human contact. Siffre found that without time cues, his internal clock stretched to a 48-hour cycle instead of the usual 24. His eerie findings still baffle scientists today. But this wasn't his first dive into the abyss. Inspired by the space race, Siffre first explored human time perception in 1962, spending 2 months 130 meters below the surface, in complete isolation. His groundbreaking experiments even caught NASA's attention. Imagine living without time. Siffre did it, and it changed our understanding of human psychology forever. Why do 100% of mystery lovers get hooked on the Knights Templar? Let's dive into the enigma. The year was 1312. The Knights Templar, revered protectors of pilgrims and guardians of immense wealth, were suddenly dissolved. King Philip IV of France, drowning in debt, conspired with Pope Clement V. Accusations of heresy, idolatry, and blasphemy rained down, many believed to be fabricated under torture. Their treasure vanished without a trace. Imprisoned, tortured, and burned at the stake, their leaders, including Grandmaster Jacques de Molay, met tragic ends. Their sudden disappearance left a void in history and ignited endless intrigue. Were the secrets of the Templars buried with them, or do they still echo through time? The mystery continues. If your car's emissions feel like a guilt trip, you're in luck. Hydrogen cars are here to save the day. Hydrogen FCEVs are changing the game. Here's how they work. Hydrogen stored in a tank is fed into a fuel cell. It reacts with oxygen, creating electricity and powering the motor. The only emissions, water vapor and heat. Why get excited? Zero emissions mean cleaner air. They're energy efficient, converting 60% of hydrogen to electricity. And with ranges up to 500 miles, no range anxiety here. Refueling, just like petrol, quick and easy. But there's a catch. Limited refueling stations and high costs are hurdles. Plus, most hydrogen comes from fossil fuels. We need greener production. Big names like Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai are already on board. And while rumors about Tesla joining the hydrogen bandwagon are false, the future of transportation is still bright. Stay tuned for more innovations. This is why you need to know how birds protect their young from the rain. It's truly fascinating. Birds are incredible parents. When the skies open up, many parent birds spread their wings wide, creating a cozy canopy for their chicks. They huddle close, using their own bodies to keep their babies warm and dry. But that's not all. Some birds duck out of the weather, finding shelter until the storm passes. And even in the heaviest downpour, birds can still take to the skies, braving the elements with amazing resilience. When the rain finally stops, mother birds have one more trick. They lift their wings slowly, letting the sunlight gently dry their little ones. Isn't nature just amazing? Next time it rains, think of our feathered friends and their remarkable rain tactics. This is going to blow your mind. Imagine never having to leave your apartment building again. Picture this, a massive monolithic structure housing up to 30,000 people. That's the Regent International Apartment Complex in Hangzhou, China. Originally a 6-star hotel, it's now a self-sufficient living space with everything you need. Food courts, swimming pools, you name it. Life here can seem utopian until you think about the downsides. Residents rarely need to leave, creating a bubble-like existence. It's easy to feel cut off from the outside world and nature. A dystopian apartment might offer convenience, but at what cost? Would you trade freedom for self-sufficiency? Let us know in the comments. Am I the only one that didn't know invisibility cloaks are real? Yep, you heard it right. Thanks to Chinese researcher Chu Junhao, the world now has a real-life invisibility cloak. Using cutting-edge metamaterials, this cloak manipulates light to make objects disappear. Imagine the possibilities. From military stealth to advanced hearing aids, this tech could revolutionize everything. And it doesn't stop there. Scientists at Zhejiang University have developed an aero-amphibious cloak that makes aircraft invisible to radar. Picture drones that can zip through the sky unseen. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But with great power comes great responsibility. The ethical implications are huge. How do we ensure this tech is used for good? The future's looking invisible, but the questions are crystal clear. Stay tuned for more mind-blowing innovations. Ever heard of buying air? Someone paid $18,300 for it. In 2021, Italian artist Salvatore Garau pulled off the ultimate magic trick, selling an invisible artwork for a whopping $18,300. Yep, you heard that right. The buyer got a certificate of authenticity, but no actual sculpture. So, what's the deal? This quirky sale shines a light on conceptual art where the idea matters more than the object. Garau sold of an invisible sculpture, no kidding. It's like buying a dream or a thought bubble. The buyer's wallet might be lighter, but their mind's blown. So, would you fork over big bucks for a piece of nothing? Art is in the eye or imagination of the beholder. Ever wondered what kept Isaac Newton up at night? The Great Pyramid's missing keystone. Isaac Newton, the legendary scientist, wasn't just into apples and gravity. He was obsessed with the Great Pyramid of Giza. But why? It all comes down to one missing piece. The keystone. The top of the Great Pyramid isn't actually pointed, it's flat. Some say the missing keystone holds ancient lost knowledge. Newton believed it could unlock secrets of alchemy, the apocalypse, and even validate his theories on gravity. He thought the Egyptians had hidden wisdom that could reveal the mysteries of the universe. Fast forward to today and we still don't know what happened to that keystone. Did it ever exist? Was it stolen? The mystery remains unsolved. So next time you ponder the pyramids, remember, even Isaac Newton couldn't figure it all out. And that, my friends, is what makes history so fascinating. If your meal plan avoids more than just carbs, you might have a food phobia. Let's explore some truly weird ones. First up, typophobia, a fear of food itself. Imagine avoiding meals like they're haunted. Haunted lasagna, anyone? Then there's acrophobia, a fear of anything sour. Axerophobes would rather run a marathon than eat a lemon. Electorophobia, fear of chicken. So, tastes like chicken is definitely not a comforting phrase here. Mycophobia, fear of mushrooms. These folks see fungi and think, nope, that's a hard pass. Lionphobia, fear of garlic. Vampires and these guys have something in common. Bye-bye garlic bread. Arachibutyrophobia, fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. The struggle of PB&J just got real. And let's not forget consecutiliophobia, fear of chopsticks. Forks to the rescue. So next time you're munching on your favorite snack, remember, somewhere out there, it could be someone's worst nightmare. What food freaks you out? Let us know in the comments.
You